call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Charles. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really nice groove right now.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, what a cut! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the 1st drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Quick strike completion catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stops. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but again,
finds a spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Back to pass. Steps away. Throwing on the run. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Quick pass on the jet motion. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's him down. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Off the play fake. Fakes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Charles. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of time before he fires right.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Peace. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They are willing to roll the dice, going for it. 4th and short from the 41. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Floats it out in space. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job on it.
Wants to keep it in the air. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff to the single back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll run the quarterback sneak. The sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got the back in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Charles. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Peace. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Made a defender miss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Mung. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Davenport. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Right back to him on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. That is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's the handoff. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing up against this offense.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
On over the middle, it's Freeman. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Escapes the sack. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now he's looking to throw it. looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Buys a little extra time. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Try to barge their way in. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Gets it out fast. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get 1 more stop and hang on to this lead. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.